Well, good morning and happy Saturday. We have now reached the fourth episode in the first season of It, Welcome to Derry. And I liked the first episode a lot. I liked the second episode a little. I liked the third episode a lot. And I also really like the fourth episode. Let's talk about why. Thank you so much for checking out the video. Before we get started, subscribe to the channel. You can also follow me on Instagram, X, and on Rumble. I post all of these videos 9 a.m. every single Saturday, Pacific Standard Time. That's 10 a.m. Mountain, 11 a.m. Central, and noon Eastern if you live somewhere outside of the West Coast. So, like I said, really like the first three episodes of this series. Totally dig the direction it's going. The third episode, while I really enjoyed it, had a little bit of a weird kind of like too Spielbergy sequence where they're like fleeing from demons and monsters and ghouls and ghosts in this cemetery. Felt kind of out of place for this particular world, but overall really like that episode. And I like what they're continuing to do in the fourth episode as well. We're starting to finally get like a huge, maybe too huge lore dump. We have like now massive amounts of information about the origin of this evil and this creature that we simply didn't have before. It leads to a fairly cliffhangery ending with a reference to a specific setting from the films that is obviously like extremely recognizable. I don't want to spoil too much, but it works really well in this particular setting in this version of this universe that they're making. So some really cool things happen as well. There's like a reference to Shawshank because one of the main characters is like going to be in prison there. Halloran continues to be kind of like a really cool character that I think they're developing fairly well and is not quite like the one-off cameo type that I originally thought he would be. He's actually like really critical to the story here. The Native Americans continue to like have their issues with the U.S. government, leading to Halloran like intervening directly to try and glean information out of one of the teenage Native kids, and that leads to like this huge just dump of exposition, which I think is kind of necessary at this point. Now that we're like really getting into the nitty gritty of this story and this show, this also has, and I don't know, I think it's a good thing. It has one of the most gruesome examples of body horror that I've ever seen in any piece of media, especially in shows. There's more gruesome stuff out there, movies like Bone Tomahawk, the Terrifier series, The Thing, probably the most noticeable and my favorite example of body horror. This show definitely like goes all in on that in one particular moment, involving Lily, who continues to just be like this absolute punching bag. She has the worst luck. Every character seems to want to like turn on her or not believe her or betray her or just treat her like garbage. And I'm interested to see what they do with that character because she's like clearly very important to the story, and I'm excited to see what they do with her. So lots of cool characters. Continue to really like the direction all of this is going, and I think this is again just another really solid outing from the team at Welcome to Derry. So really like the show. Let me know what you think in the comments. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Do you think it sucks? Am I crazy? Let me know. Love to hear feedback. And I will see you again next Saturday, 9 a.m. Again, you can follow me on Instagram, Rumble, and X. I post every Saturday there. And I'll see you next weekend.